Today we're going to talk about the Great Depression that happened in 1929 to 1939. So how does the Great Depression happen? Well, after World War I ended in 1918, the U.S. economy boomed for 10 years, but after 10 years, the U.S. fell into the worst economic collapse ever in history, which was known as the Great Depression. The Great Depression was developed during the previous 10 years by many causes, including high tariffs, stock market crash and financial crashes, overproducing agricultural goods and disparity, and bank failures. You can click on this picture to learn more about the causes. It's a slideshow that shows you more specific about each causes. So the Wall Street crash on October 1929 marks the beginning of the Great Depression. It causes stockholders, which were many Americans, to lose their investment money, and all of a sudden the economic flow was torn down. There were many other more events that happened during the Great Depression, and you can click on this picture to learn more about the timeline of the Great Depression. So the Wall Street crash caused many people to be out of jobs, and many companies and banks to declare bankruptcy, and many people committed suicide that year. So after the Wall Street crash occurred, many citizens lost their jobs and their savings in banks, since many banks declared bankruptcy. The unemployment rate reaches its highest ever. It reached up to 25% unemployment rate in 1933, whereas one man out of 4 doesn't have a job. So many companies had to declare bankruptcy, so they couldn't afford to hire more employees. So many people lost their job, and so people went on strike because they had a really hard time finding a job. So they basically protested for higher wages and better economic condition from the government. So citizens and workers went on protesting, especially radical farmers who suffer from the Dust Bowl. So nearly 20% workers in the state protested, and the U.S. went on protesting, and even official police went on the protest too. So disease, starvation, and crimes rose during the Great Depression, and citizens were angry towards their government. And you can click on this picture to watch a video about the Dust Bowl. It's basically people who was in that period of time sharing their experience during the Dust Bowl period. So the government tried to enact many laws to try to change the condition, but it didn't really work. So you can click on this picture to learn more about what the government did, and was it effective, and stuff like that. So the Great Depression lasted for 10 years, and it was ended in 1940. Although World War II marks the end of the Great Depression, and although expanding military force during World War II took care of the unemployment people, but the Great Depression still has a few years long-lasting effects in America and around the globe.
So, the Great Depression in the U.S. largely affect the rest of the globe. The U.S. government put highly tariff on the foreign, right, and using the Great Depression to protect American industry, which caused the European country having a hard time trading with the U.S. and its effect by their economy. Right here, you can click on this picture to go to the link, and here is the bit.